fundamentally the root cause is the way integrations are delivered nowadays and still are. It's a project-driven approach. We start the project, we build it, and then what happens after that? The people who build it, they go to the next project. Who is responsible? When you deliver integrations as projects, when you go live, you're kind of celebrating, it's done. And now when the first change request comes in, quite often it means a small project, but it might feel like that you have a process to operate this. So it's going to be ad hoc. The trap is that how you make sure that you can align your resources according to the business requirements when there are these changes. So it might feel like that there is a process around it, but there is no process because it's ad hoc. You reach out for the person who built it. That's the worst case. Kind of a hero approach. I know this guy who built it. So it's not a process. So it's missing the running part, the operations, due to the fact that there are no models, there are no resources, competencies. People might not even understand that you would need to consider integrations as a part of your whole IT operation. That's why sort of it causes this issue, regardless of the technology. Fundamentally, iPaaS is just a tool. It's a platform for somebody who knows how to use the tool. It doesn't bring any processes around how do you operate the integrations. So it brings a lot of technical capabilities like API management, releasing APIs and managing them, technical security, even AI supported tools to set up integrations on the platform, which are really good and fundamental, but it's missing two things, which is competence, of course. Where do you find the resource who understands the process, understands the business requirements, and then it sort of misses the operational part, which is what kind of SLAs we can set up, how do we make sure that we meet the business requirements, what kind of resources and processes we need to support the integrations that are on the platform. So all these layers you need to somehow figure out on top of the iPaaS. If you want to see how your team is performing, look at the backlog, how many things we have there, and then you ask the customer, which is the business, how they feel about the capability of the team to ramp up new integrations. How are timelines working, schedules? How is the scope met when the integrations goes live? And what about costs? What kind of SLAs you have for your integrations? Quite often companies and people approach this availability from the integration platform perspective, not the full stack. Especially when you think about B2B integrations, quite often also people forget that it's a combination of many things, and there are a lot of moving parts that you need to understand. And that brings also not only the technology, but understanding the big picture. What are the components that are part of it? The weakest link theory is reality, especially in B2B integrations, meaning that you need to make sure that the interfaces that you are integrated with, they also have the matching SLA. And quite often people don't have any SLAs on those. Do I really understand what it takes? Do I have the capabilities and competencies, not just to develop in the integration, but the understanding what it takes to run them?